Welcome to another episode of SantorSnakes. On this episode, we're going to tell you all about a very special and unique snake.
Thank you to everybody that likes and subscribes.
Now, cue that intro. So we are laying on the floor in front of this black box here because that is the enclosure for our very unique, very fragile snake, Schrodinger.
Yes. Schrodinger is a sunbeam snake and is amazing and iridescent in the sunlight.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people consider the sunbeam snake to be one of the, if not the most iridescent snake in the world. They are absolutely gorgeous. They just live underground. So being viscerial and being under soil, in their case, very wet soil, you're not really going to see them much. And we keep our sunbeam snake in this giant tub here. It's about 65 gallons. And you can see that it is at an angle, and that is for moisture level. We don't want the whole thing to be swampy. We want one end to be more wet than the other, so we've got it at an angle.
Yes. His enclosure has 6 to 8 inches of wet dirt so he can tunnel through, and there is a lot of heavy dirt in here. It weighs over 100 pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm very glad that this thing is on wheels. Every time we need to replace the water or feed him, we can just wheel it and move it. Otherwise, it would be impossible. Schrodinger has a full cleanup crew in his enclosure with him, springtails and isopods. They help keep the soil from getting moldy and clean up any waste that he produces.
As you can see, we have pictures on the front of his tank, so we have something to look at and see because we don't get to look at him very often.
And I mean, it is basically just a box of dirt 95% of the time. The sunbeam snake is a very fragile snake. It's not something that you can get out and handle regularly. I wouldn't even say weekly. So we wanted something to look at and basically remind us that there is a snake in this giant box of dirt. So we've got a picture of him what he normally looks like, and then a picture of him when he is in blue, just to help show off what he looks like.
We are going to show you some videos of how he got his name and some inside clips of his enclosure.
Schrodinger is named after a famous scientist that had a thought experiment that states if you seal a cat inside a box with something that can eventually kill it, you won't know if the cat is alive or dead until you open the box. So until you open the box and observe the cat is simultaneously dead and alive. Schrodinger the snake is essentially kept in a sealed box. For each feeding, he gets a live baby rat, and until we open the enclosure, we are unsure if that rat is still alive or it has passed. It's only through observation that we are able to find out what has happened, if anything, to the rat. Now here's a look inside the enclosure with the lid off. You can see some different pieces of cork mark, but there's really not a whole lot of decoration. Oh, here he goes. Lots of movement there. He's almost like swimming under the dirt. It's so cool. Pop his head up a little bit. He starts to almost just move effortlessly, like he's underwater. Now he's poking up on the other side. So he's moving around underground, just moving through that soil. There's some of his tunneling. It's wet enough that it will just like hold the form. There's another one. And there he is. Such a beautiful snake.
We hope you enjoyed learning some about our Sunbeam snake, Schrodinger.
Thank you for learning with us.
And we'll catch you on the next one. We hope you enjoyed learning something. You enjoyed learning some about Sunbeam snakes. That was terrible.
You got this. Okay, what are you gonna say? Say
We hope you had a great time learning some more. And dang it, I don't like the pauses. All right.